Most people think ketchup is just tomato sauce, but in food science, they are totally different because ketchup and sauce behave by completely different physical rules. Let's start with ketchup. Ketchup is what scientists call a yield stress fluid, more specifically, a Bingham plastic with thixotropy. Sounds complicated, but you've already experienced it. Turn a ketchup bottle upside down, and nothing happens. Why? Because ketchup refuses to flow until enough force is applied. It has a yield stress, usually around 50 to 150 pascals. That's why the ketchup stays on your fries instead of sliding right off. But then you shake the bottle, and suddenly it pours easily. That's called shear thinning. As force increases, the viscosity drops dramatically. And once you stop squeezing, something fascinating happens. Over the next 30 to 60 seconds, ketchup slowly rebuilds its structure. That's thixotropic recovery. Now, here's the chemistry behind it. Ketchup contains a weak gel network made from tomato pectin, broken tomato cell walls, and a sugar-rich water phase. When shaken, that network temporarily breaks apart. Then pectin chains reconnect through hydrogen bonds and calcium bridges, and the structure returns. Now, compare that to a typical pasta sauce or table sauce. Most sauces are Newtonian, or only slightly shear thinning. That means they flow immediately with the slightest tilt. No waiting, no shaking ritual. Why? Because they contain much less pectin, far less sugar, and more diluted water systems. Ketchup is usually around 20 to 25% sugar. Tomato sauces? Often just 4 to 8%. Some sauces use starches or gums for thickness, but that creates viscosity, not a true yield stress network. And the science becomes even more interesting when we talk about preservation. Ketchup is naturally shelf-stable. Its pH sits around 3.8 to 4, thanks to vinegar and acetic acid. Combined with high sugar, the water activity drops to around 0.92 to 0.93. That environment is too harsh for most microbes to grow. That's why ketchup can sit safely on a shelf without chemical preservatives. But many sauces, they have higher pH, higher water activity, and often ingredients like meat or vegetables. That makes them much more vulnerable to spoilage. So they require refrigeration, thermal processing, preservatives, or modified atmosphere packaging. So next time you shake a ketchup bottle, remember, you're not just pouring a condiment. You're interacting with a carefully engineered food structure. Food is never just food. Behind every texture, every flavor, and every bottle on your table, there's chemistry, physics, and structure working quietly in the background. If you enjoyed exploring the hidden science behind everyday foods, make sure to subscribe and stay with us for more fascinating food science stories. And don't miss the next video, where we'll uncover another everyday food phenomenon that's secretly controlled by science. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious.